King. All right. All right. Okay, we should be pretty live now. Hello, everybody. Let me know if you're seeing Gold the Pony. Or at least you're seeing Twilight Sparkle apparently banishing three sisters to the moon.
And her babysitter. Don't forget that her babysitter.
Shh, it's her sister. Stepsister.
She was still her babysitter.
Come on. Jeez.
Sister-in-law is what you're actually going for there.
Since we're not related, it'll be okay.
Since we're not related, it will be shipped. Not like that would stop us anyway. Okay.
Yeah, I heard.
I question things. Alright.
I come off of a convention.
Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and we'll get started here in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 567. I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for this week. Of course, I am Circuit Main. And not only am I here to bring you the Brony community, I have a group of panelists that managed to come from all across the country to be here, in some cases quite literally. We have DM21.
Hey.
Deathlight Productions.
Hi.
Toakoi.
I am the crazy one.
Textalion.
We also had a creature with us, but don't know where he went.
He went to go do his own thing. And Suki of the Otaku Ascended. And his own stream. Which is also Suki. His Thunderdome.
Hi.
Hi. And of course
Look, I have to mute my mic to go pee now. Shut up.
No, it's okay. It's like I know it's something you gotta get used to. But everybody, we are here to bring you the Brony community for this week, and of course, this was a very big week because this was the week of HarmonyCon. The first of the U.S. Brony conventions started up at the beginning of February. And we did have a group of bronies over there. We, of course, had the Winchester Wednesday group. Most of them went there. We apparently also had Toakoi.
I live an hour away by flight. It is good.
And, of course, along with that, we got a bombardment of pictures, videos, and we also have Toa, who is just pretty much a bombardment. But in any case, so we're going to be talking with Toa and looking at all of the information that we have in regards to HarmonyCon to see how the convention went. Along with that, we'll also be going over the news, content creation that was submitted to us for this week. And if time prevails, we may go into Tabletop Simulator to do a puzzle. Otherwise, the puzzle was basically just a backup idea in case things didn't quite go. But, or we just needed a backup plan. Any case, before all of that, of course, we should give us a chance to warm up our vocal cords, talk a little bit about our daily lives outside of the Brony Show, of course, and give people a taste of everything that we deal with. Yay. In any case, we of course affectionately refer to this as our What's Up Brony, or our time of wub. So I'd like to ask all of you, as I do every week, what's up, Bronies?
I'll get to mine over the course of the show.
Yeah, we're saving your very particular thing until very much later.
Well, I could also say this. The forms for Ponies Online went live the first of the month, so we got everything from panelists to community guests to musicians. Also, the vendor hall's back.
So basically, if you want to put your hoof in on Ponies Online, now's the time to start submitting your request. Nice.
We kind of planned that since it's kind of spot whenever it's a convention weekend and people are like, "Ooh, what else is going on?"
No, I get that. All right. Well, that's a little bit of Ponies Online wub time. Anybody else have any wub that they want to throw out there?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
No, nothing. Yeah. Okay.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. No, nothing there. No.
I was able to get one of the body pillow slots from Beardy. This year, it was open for less than a minute.
Wow! Well, congrats! You managed to snipe a spot.
Well, I was ready for it because last year he did it when I was working, and in the time it went for me to go into the vehicle, grab a part, and come back, which was like less than 10 minutes, the slots closed.
Sheesh.
I was ready this time.
Damn.
That's mighty impressive. Glad you got that spot. No, yeah. So, which character are you going to body pillow?
Bailey Everglade, my gremlin gator. I agreed to that like 2 months ago or so.
Ah.
When we first got the grown up picture of her done. So.
Makes absolutely good sense. I absolutely get that. All right. And well, I guess with that, I'll go ahead and throw in a little bit of what's up, Brony, going on with me. I had an appointment with a surgeon last week to go over my test results and options. So ultimately, yep, it's pretty much confirmed. Again, overall, I do have a case of varicose veins. Luckily, apparently with varicose veins, it's apparently a hereditary thing, which makes me feel better. It's not anything I did specifically to cause it, but at the same time, it makes me a little annoyed because it's not anything I did, so it's nothing I could have it may not have been avoidable in any way, which is kind of it's kind of one of those things like, okay, great, it's something I could control, but it was nothing I could control.
How dare you be a part of this family?
No, the problem is I don't know who or where I got it from, and I probably will never know in all honesty. But that's another case.
Kind of like with diabetes being hereditary with me.
Yeah, but in any case, the good news, because of that, the good news is that there are options, and I have actually been set to go in for an outpatient surgery at the beginning of May. Why I can't do it sooner than that is because insurance requires me to wear compression socks for 3 months just to see if it's something that I could deal with, quote unquote, and not have to take the surgery. And unfortunately, it doesn't count the times I have been wearing compression socks, which admittedly I've been doing for a few months now already. In fact, I was wearing them during Cider Fest. Actually, I think I was even wearing them during September, during the FanX over here, now that I think about it. But the good news is that it's basically superficial and just slightly annoying. Otherwise, I could continue to be the person I am. I can dance, I can sing, I can go on to random benders without a problem. I can go get that tattoo of Twilight I've been thinking of doing on my arm. No real problems. I just have to deal with random tingling in my leg here and there, or if I don't wear the compression socks, weird tingly spiny painy thingies on the side until they can get me into surgery to take care of it. So overall, it's kind of a sucky thing. It's not overall bad, and it's not going to be life threatening in any way. So, you know what? I'll take it. I'm not gonna be thrilled with the situation, but I'll take it. Granted, a lot better than what I was doing this morning, which unfortunately was I think I almost pulled off an episode 12 once again.
Do we have to get Blank back on here?
No, we do not have to get Blink back on here. Next thing, you guys are going to be talking about the fact that I have varicose veins, so they got to chop off my leg. Oh my god.
We didn't say that. You did.
I didn't, but I wouldn't. I didn't say the other thing, and you guys were like talking how I was dying or something. I don't know what that was. Anyway,
there are days though where you're dealing with so much pain. It was like, if I just cut this off with a rusty cheap butter knife, it will hurt less.
It feels like it would. No. It definitely makes being in a computer chair a little bit of a pain, but this computer chair also sucks beyond belief, and I think I'm gonna have to get it replaced again. Which, yeah, that was already on the docket. Anyway, where was I? Complaining, whining, moaning, suffering. Yay! But anyway, where was it? Yeah, I actually forgot where it was. I'm wearing rainbow socks. I got rainbow socks on. Hooray! Actually, I'm not entirely kidding. I actually put in an order for some more compression socks after I got the diagnosis just to have more variety, and I decided to have fun with it. I got ones with coffee on them, and ones with rainbows, and one with rainbow unicorns. Because I can.
Okay, but are they thigh highs now?
They're knee high.
Oh, you amateur.
It's varicose veins. God damn, it's literally for medical reasons. I am not doing it. I'm not doing it to try to. You know what? I'm not going to complete that statement. I am going to kill. I am going to get killed somehow.
Careful, the internet is forever.
No, it is not. The internet's forever if you get its attention.
Exactly.
Where was I? Anyway, I don't have anything else at the moment. But yeah, just a bit of a heads up, boss. Well, no, that's more show news. I'll save it for later. Yeah, no, I got varicose veins. I'm going to get it treated. I'm just going to have to deal with it for a few months. But otherwise, everything else that's going on with me is just because of other stupidity. And it's not because of that, which really sucks in a weird way too. But, like I said, I think I got hit with a really bad case of, blah. Well, there's that too. The weather.
Cole?
Hey, how's it going?
Coal Dust! Speaking of which, Coal Dust, we are in What's Up Brony. Did you have any What's Up Brony going on with you?
Very busy. I won't be on the pre-show for pretty much the entire month of February.
Aw.
It's just a shame. You missed a great game of golf.
Damn. I'm sorry. I'm in my kitchen right now making spaghetti.
Oh, well, okay. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony then? Because before we get to the news, since we're running so late.
Are you doing it in thigh highs?
Stop with the thigh highs.
Yeah, circuit. It's my birthday, but whatever. Let's move on.
Yeah. Suki's getting older, like the rest of us. So let's move on.
Wow, you too?
Give me...
I'm currently winning the race faster.
Give me a few weeks. I'll catch right up. I'm not exactly kidding either.
To see who has the worst body.
No,
I think I went for that.
Hey, I'm trying to go in reverse. I'm trying to actually do better for myself. I'm not doing a good job of it. I ate a Toblerone and an entire bowl of ice cream today. That's not good. But then again, I food poisoned myself with a calzone that I bought from clearance, so I can't argue too much. Anyway, and also a headache. I also had a really, really bad headache all day today. It's actually gone now. I don't know why. I'm happy it is, but it's gone now. Let's go ahead and move on. News. So, starting off site news, as mentioned earlier by Coldust, the pre-show is being commandeered by me. So we're going to be doing other shenanigans for the pre-show for the next few weeks while he is taking care of business on his end. So be prepared. I'm certainly not, but I'm going to do my best to make it entertaining and fun. Along with that, yeah, that was the only site news we have. Let's go ahead and talk about convention news. Now, as we already mentioned previously, blah 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 blah. But there was a convention, wasn't there? HarmonyCon. HarmonyCon just finished up. And in 5 short weeks, we are going to have Ponies Online, which of course was already mentioned by Toa here, that they have started opening up forms for panel submissions, vendor hall submissions, musician submissions, basically anything that you want to do for convention, but you want to be able to do it online rather than in person, except for the gaming room. Unless you have something I don't know about. I don't know. Maybe you can find the way.
We do have communal gaming, so if you want to get a game going, you can.
No, I mean a gaming room. Gaming room, man. You set up a little panel. You set up a little group panel. People go in. You just like, what do you want to emulate? And somehow you hook it up so they're able to play it through the, basically like cloud streaming. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
My good sir.
No.
You do realize.
I do realize I don't want it.
There might be ideas.
There are plenty of ideas. I don't want it. Moving on. Anyway, Ponies Online will be happening in the middle of March, the 13th to the 14th. Of course, the funny thing is that a few days later, the Festival of Friendship will be happening over in Southampton, UK on the 16th and 17th. Wait a minute. Why is Ponies Online on Wednesday and Thursday?
Yeah, someone did a boo-boo. It's supposed to be April, bitch.
April what?
13th and 14th.
Oh.
It's a weekend.
Oh, okay. You see,
someone messed up and someone didn't read shit.
Somebody better go in there and get corrected. Okay, that's not right. But means you really have more like 9 weeks to get panel submissions and things in there instead of 5. So that's good. It makes a lot more sense. I thought 5 weeks was a little short to start panel submissions.
Yeah, it is. The whole thing is the people running the Pony Countdown, they have other stuff to do, and if they mistake something, they'll fix it eventually. I mean, I've been advertising more out here when it's been going on.
Well,
than the actual countdown had it.
Well, let's hope for the best then. I hope they can get that fixed up and cleared up and set up and what up. Anyway, what's up? We got Lunar Fest that is also going to be happening in Hamburg, Germany, over on the 23rd of March. Looks like a one-day event. That's going to be a lot of fun. And, of course, the next U.S. convention, which I am going to be attending and I am all set for. Well, mostly, it's like 90% set for. We have BabsCon, just 29th to the 31st of March. So so I will still be in my long socks for anybody who is going to BabsCon this year. You'll get to still see me pre-surgery. But along with that, who knows? You may see other things there too, like parties. I like a party. Anyway, I got nothing else con-wise, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the news here, starting off with the announcement of the next UK PonyCon. UK PonyCon has been announced to be happening once again on the 5th and 6th of October over in Nottingham Trent University.
And hey, Circuit, you know what I'd like to see that through? I'd like to see that through a Discord window.
I would too. I would like that so much. So you know what? Discord windows for all. Let's go ahead. Discord windows for all, everybody. Beautiful. Look at that. Get to see a nice little Discord window. Get to see a pony hat right there. Look at that. So beautiful. Yeah. Seriously, that actually does look awesome. But it looks like they're going to be celebrating a 20th anniversary. Oh my, wow.
Yeah, this was started before G4.
Oh no, I knew it was before G4, but just to hear 20th anniversary, that is wild. Oh,
and one of the people on Ponies Online is trying to get a project with all the past convention mascots.
You know, I actually thought about doing something like that. I don't have the patience or the artistic talent for it, though. But, yeah. So, 20th anniversary and holding the crown. Oh, wow. Makes me wonder what happened with the previous convention. They currently have the crown of the world's longest running My Little Pony fan convention. And the theme is, we're making history. Wow, talk about rubbing it in.
Says the owner of the longest Brony podcast.
I don't rub it in. If anything, I just like, I've been doing this for this long. I don't know why.
Because we have more on topics than actually sticking to Pony all the time.
Well, that and there's always so much stuff being created that you literally can't keep up, which is amazing, but at the same time terrifying. Moving on. So yeah, UK PonyCon. If somehow I'm able to actually get the funds to do this, I might actually try to make an attempt. Granted, I don't think that's going to be happening, but you know, it's definitely on my eyesight now.
Gotta have hope.
I gotta have money too.
Gotta
Anyway,
cheer up and gotta never give up. Hope, 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 hope.
so if you ever wanted to know how confusing it is to keep up with what's going on in the pony community, here's a nice little load up. And a supposed questionably official MLP musician account on Genius.com apparently went rogue, releasing Tell Your Tale album and songs early. The problem is that nobody is entirely sure if they're official, because apparently they got different groups by different names on different streaming sites throwing different pony music all over the place, and Hasbro says nothing. So yeah, nobody knows what in the world's going on. But if they basically, you get this huge spiel of here's everything that's going on, what they're contributing, what they're throwing in there, who's doing what, and nobody, and yeah, Hasbro never promoted the existence. We don't know if it's official, and Hasbro is not even sure if they know if it's official either. So apparently, yeah. Anyway, if you're really curious, ultimately it boils down to if you're looking for My Little Pony music, I'm not gonna lie, go on YouTube, find tracks that have been uploaded, possibly illegally, and download them. Just do yourself a favor, because it's really honestly getting to be a mess. But yeah, have fun with that one. We're gonna move on, because and let's talk about music.
You are just going with the stuff, aren't you?
Well, in this case,
music. Let's go with music.
Well, here's another thing of music. The Equestria Girls opening title remix from DJ Pony's version was apparently released on YouTube for no reason that can be possibly explained. Nobody knows why. It's just there. I mean, Equestria Girl, let's face it, Equestria Girls is pretty much dead. G4 is not dead, but we're not going to see any more episodes, let's face it. And just
Where's my Sunset?
And just suddenly,
Where's my Sunset X Fluttershy special? Damn it!
And just suddenly, random music from random remake music that was on a vinyl album that got published up here for no adequately explained reason. I don't know. Equestria Girls is keep it alive in your heart and in your fanfics. That just because it's over doesn't mean you can't write a fanfic explaining how in the world Sunny Star Scout became Batman. No, you're right.
You say that, but she has everything to be Batman.
No, she's not Batman. She's Supermare.
No, I didn't want to do Superman. That's too overdone. We could do a Martian Pony Hunter. All right, we're gonna move on here. Anyway, if you are curious about the music, it is there and available to you. Let's actually get off of the music now. Who's ready for?
There might be more.
Actually, you're right, but this music I can actually talk about and promote properly. But here's a good question: who wants to have a Trojan horse?
Like the virus?
Yes. No, you know what? Let's think pre-computers Trojan horse. And no, we are
from Woodshop.
And we are not talking about stuff made out of latex. Like, you know
Why
what?
did you bring that up, Circuit?
I'm a whore because I have Suki. Suki here makes me second guess everything I do now.
Oh no, I was gonna let you dig your own grave.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, there we go.
Unfortunately, between Suki and I, you are kind of screwed.
Well, here, how about we dig a different grave? A 22-inch Trojan horse toy Sunny's playset reveal was found on Hasbro's website. It is literally a giant Sunny that opens up to a castle.
Fly me to the pony castle.
I'm so glad that we get a toy to play with Sunny's inner self.
There we go. There we go, everybody. Yeah.
Here, little girls, how to operate on a little pony.
Yes, but Sunny is filled with all the amenities, working fridge, isn't her bathroom, a light stand.
She has
You're-
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and the best part is that this is a pure mobile home. It can get up and go whenever it feels like it. You will never be in the same place twice.
And here I was impressed with Hitch having a paid-off mortgage, where Sunny just is a home.
So Sunny, actually, the worst is Sunny is a home, but she hasn't paid off her mortgage yet.
Home is where the heart is, and she's nesting it right in it.
Apparently, she has got the like little miniature version of herself in there too. So yeah, you got Sunny inside Sunny. Your argument is invalid. There's a callback.
Inception.
What we're saying is there's layers to this conflict.
Yeah.
Layers, goddammit, layers.
The only thing that this is missing is brushable hair for both the figure and the home.
Well, you
Like,
can't.
I feel like that would make this toy.
It would, but unfortunately, it would also completely destroy the slide that you have going down the back. And, oh no! Why did I not think of that till
Oh
now?
no!
the tail slide that's going out of the back.
Why do you
Oh.
do this? Why do you make your own?
This is not my fault. They did this. The Hasbro did
But you
this.
didn't have to make the joke.
I didn't notice it till
The inside story.
I didn't notice until just now when I was talking about it. Just like, wait a minute, that tail is coming out. This is...
So this toy is basically an open mouth away from being a very weird vor simulator.
Pretty much. I think it's very, very close to that. We're gonna move on now.
I didn't notice it until you brought up the brushable part.
Moving
And I
on.
thought, no.
All
Oh.
right. So now that we're all happy, let's get some depression set in. Make Your Mark Chapter 6 has officially been confirmed as the final chapter. Of course, it was funny how they found out about it because the global brand management over in Twitter, Parishipi, made an announcement, of course, about the season to get festive, and what better way than the final chapter of Make Your Mark coming out on Netflix. Literally, it was just kind of part of the blurb. So yeah, how funny way to figure out that Make Your Mark is pretty much over with that way. Other than that, of course, we still have Tell Your Tale, and G5 could still continue on in other forms, but yeah, it's looking less and less likely that we're going to see any more CG ponies after the Make Your Mark.
Well, Misty's character development from sidekick to hero is kind of finished up already.
Yeah, but that wasn't exactly the goal of Make Your Mark, but it was definitely
It
was an additional.
Symbolic though.
No, it's a great additional to it.
Yeah, it was symbolic though as well though. I mean.
Yeah, it's just funny though that at the end of Make Your Mark, they introduce a brand new villain that's now just going to get the animated treatment, or hopefully gets a resolution. Otherwise, we just basically have a flying rainbow tigress is just. Yeah, just kind of wreaking havoc, and then just kind of everybody goes away. No resolution. Which wouldn't surprise me. It's happened so many times in the past, but it's still funny. Anyway. So, yep. That's kind of the sucky thing. We got confirmation it was just in a blurb. Now, who wants to know how to make your own Fluttershy?
Aw.
So, yeah.
You plant an acorn out back, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but those of you who have way too much...
A tree.
But if you have too much free time and enough plastic, you can do what Chooser does. And of course, you make a Fluttershy model out of modeling clay and wire.
To be fair, I've watched this person make a lot of different characters, and there's something relaxing about just having it in the background.
Yeah. It's just nice seeing seeing a big lump just get slowly though, god dang it, I went to a really, really messed up area yeah.
Well, you just adjust the neck to make sure it's more naturally flowing.
No, it makes sense in the overall, but he's just like cutting out pieces of the neck, and yeah, it looks great when it's all put together though, and it really gives you an idea of how working with clay is and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody who is curious. Chooser, of course, makes a lot of these figures, and that they go on sale for. I don't know. I know a lot of them go on to charity auctions. I think there's also other ways to buy them. I can't be 100% positive, but it's really cool to see how they're made.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with the craftsmanship. Like, they are insanely skilled.
Oh,
yeah,
so
really
much.
good.
Yep.
And if you want one of these models when they go to the charity auctions and stuff, you better have some money with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hold on. But here's another thing. Cold Dust. No, he needs to be here for this. Cold Dust.
I'm here.
Okay, are you ready for this, Cold Dust?
I guess so. My spaghetti is just about ready, but hit me.
Symbiote Studios has teased another plushie. This one holding a muffin.
Okay, you've piqued my interest.
Yes.
I have been wanting a Derpy plush for a very, very, very long time.
And this will be an officially licensed Derpy plush made by Symbiote Studios. The plushies tend to go for about $30, and I'm not gonna lie, it will probably go fast the moment it hits the sale. But the fact that it's an official one that you can buy and it is being teased. Yep, and it comes with a muffin apparently.
So be like me and make sure to get it within the first minute.
Either that
sold out before then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, with all the damn bots and everything.
I don't know about the first minute, but it is definitely going to be sold out within a week. So I would definitely jump on it as quickly as possible. At least with these, they are pretty mass produced, so they are going to have a large amount of them as opposed to a custom made body pillow.
Like we're only open up 5 slots.
Yeah.
10 slots. Yeah.
Yeah, this is more like 500 slots, but still, it's not gonna. There's not gonna be a whole lot of them, but there is going to be a lot of them.
Biggest question: when?
That's the question. Unfortunately, all we have is a teaser. We just have the teaser, so we at least have a few months before we actually get some announcements on that.
Keep me posted on news of this if you can.
Absolutely. I'm already keeping my eye on for other
Every
reasons.
day.
But
Every
yeah,
day, Cole.
but I'm not gonna lie. This for all the guesses I made of the next plushie they were going to announce, this is not the one I guessed at anyway. I thought maybe Bonbon. I thought maybe Celestia. Just some random Derpy. Completely blew expectations in the best way. Hi, Just My Mage. Oh my God. So three birthdays. Why? Why is everybody getting born this month?
Well, it's very simple.
Let's see. Take 9 months.
Oh God! Don't actually answer the question. Hi, just my page. Glad to hear you're having a birthday celebration tomorrow. Suki, you got anything to add? I guess not. We'll go ahead and move on. Okay, but yeah, congratulations, Just My Mage. I hope you have a great birthday party. I'm good to go ahead and move on. Here's another fun one for those of you who like mods. A mod for Stray turns ponies into cats.
Wonderful. This is just what we needed.
This is pretty much what I was slightly waiting for, but now I'm gonna have to do Stray again, and this time you can do it as a pony.
A little pony.
A little pony, and it's Derpy is one of them. I don't know if you play as Derpy throughout the whole thing, but it looks like you control Derpy for the whole thing.
That would be adorable.
Or I think you can actually switch it up too on which one you control, but yeah. Little Derpy.
Aww.
But that is awesome. That is everything I would hope for it to be. Okay. And moving on. Well, speaking of plushies, who's ready for a long pony plushie?
The
I always
long
like long.
plush.
I always like long plushes. They look so derpy.
Oh my God, that face.
So these ponies
Yes.
these ponies appeared on Shopee over, unfortunately, this is the problem, and I think it was in Indonesia or Malaysia. But yeah, they have a Sunny, of course, we have this a little sitting one, and an Izzy, and they also have their long versions too. And also apparently a little a backpack pillow thingy, a neck brace, and a pillow. But yeah, they look really awesome, but I have no idea where you're supposed to get one of these that isn't in another country, so... Yeah, at the moment, they are on Shopee, and I don't know. Yeah, I want to figure out how to get a hold of one of these, because having one of these long ones would just be such a hoot. But anyway, yep, they're there. They exist. Will you find... Moving on to the next little bit. And in the, boy, we really should have these as smileys on the server, but nobody's going to ever do this, are they? Gameloft has updated their main Merge Apple arcade game with more features and more stickers. Of course, main Merge being the G5 story interpretation of events. Along with that, you can interact and do things with the game. And, of course, completing little challenges rewards you with little stickers. Of course, in this case, you get a nice little mix of Opaline and the little animals, and of course our main 6. Though it's funny, I can actually say main 6 again instead of main 5. Seriously though, this is like the 4th or 5th time we've talked about these stickers, and some of them would be so awesome to have as little smileys on the Discord server, but somebody would actually have to go and crop them all out, which looks like it would be easy enough. We're just lazy. We're all lazy. Let's face it. We're very, very lazy. But anyway, they're there. But it's really cool. Now who's ready for now that I've talked about Make Your Mark ending, who's ready for Make Your Mark to be released?
Yay!
Here's an irony for you. My Little Pony Make Your Mark is set for a February 1st release, so it already has happened a few days ago, in China. So, over in China,
China.
Yep. It looks like they announced that Make Your Mark episodes will become available over on a Chinese streaming service owned by Alibaba. Sorry, for some reason my brain just took a second there. Anyway, My Little Pony is going to be available for streaming over in China. What that means, it might not mean anything at all to us for the most part, or it might mean that we may start to see some more Brony created content from our Bronies over in the eastern countries, like in China. Which there has been quite a lot of interesting stuff that has been made in G4, so this might be a way of getting some G5 stuff in there too.
Yeah, but G4 was good.
Yeah, but you can't tell me you don't feel a little something for Izzy there. I mean, look at that.
My hand is going back with an open palm. What does that indicate?
Is he?
There's so many ways I can go with that. I am not even going to try. I'm going to move on.
Depends which end of the horse it's facing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
They're pretty much yeah.
Not whatsoever.
So Tell Your Tale. Speaking of which, Tell Your Tale has released episode 4 of season 2.
Oh boy.
This, of course, is dealing with Hearts and Hooves Day and not. Because it's actually dealing with, looks like a crush between two ponies. So another ship has been officially shipped, in a way. And of course, we're seeing the main 6 try to help them out with it in the worst way possible. By trying to help them out with it.
Yeah, you should just really step back, people. Come on.
Stay in their lane. Let them figure it out for themselves. What are you doing?
Don't try to play matchmaker. You'll end up making things worse.
Or maybe making things better. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to make it better. Let's do it. Okay, seriously, though. So, this is actually a pretty fun one. It's a little painful to see them trying to help her out in the worst ways possible, but I guess that's kind of the experience of watching. Anyway, it's fun. It's silly. You get a nice little ship tease. So now you know another ship that is literally legal. It's legal, everybody. The ship is legal.
It's an illegal ship.
It's a legal ship, but it checks. It's an illegal ship, but it checks out. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's an actual ship. And they finally stopped doing the stupid Captain Planet thing at the end where I am blah. It's like, oh my god.
Thank goodness that was just for a few episodes.
Yep. So it's like they're getting back on the normal trend of just being funny little slice of life episodes without the overdoing it. But you also get to see the main six essentially being the epitome of the third wheel group that follows the entire couple around. It's honestly a mess, but it's a deliciously wonderful mess, and we'll talk about it at some point in the future. Just unfortunately not today because we got to give you a chance to watch it for yourselves. And with that, really quick heads up of content created by Bronies out there that I want to advertise and give a heads up about. We, of course, have another album released on Bandcamp, this time by Lazy Ruby, who released Technopone After Party. This, of course, is a pay what you want for it, and it is a big old album of 49 different songs. This was a let's see. But yeah, it looks like this might be kind of a slight little bit of a wrap-up album for them. They're giving a lot of thank yous to everybody out there about all of the people that have affected it. And apparently they are going to be moving on to different ways of doing music and stuff. And essentially this is like their goodbye song. But yep.
Aww.
A hurrah, but not a full-on goodbye.
It's a hurrah for them. And in all honesty, I can't blame them. Because it's always good to branch out. But
how many years have they been on that?
10 years or so, 10 or so years in the fan. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, besides, I'm sure it's not goodbye forever. It's just goodbye for now. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna go try something else.
But you could get some good techno beats out of this and support them in their music, and I'm all for that. But along with that, I also recently received an announcement of another album that is due to come out, and you can start pre-ordering it now. Ponies at Dawn has announced the next album, Blossom, which will be due for a full-on release on February the 24th. This, of course, is them doing about 72 songs by many different artists.
Ooh.
Yep. And it's a pay what you want too. So yeah, you can pay right into it and just enjoy a wonderful blast of music by so many musicians and just really get a good old blast of it. Of course, right now it is a pre-order, so there's only really one song to listen to, which is basically the teaser. But yeah, I already paid into it. I literally paid into it while we were starting up the stream and everything here. So you can see I already own a copy. But yeah, check it out. Be fun. And with that, we're going to go ahead and move off of the news, and we're going to go into fan submissions and suggestions. First off, of course, let's see. Well, I'll do just a quick heads up since I'm seeing the time here. After we're done with all of that, we're probably going to move right on to the discussion, so we will not be talking about the Tell Your Tell episode this week. Which, yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but at the same time, it's also basically an episode follow-up explaining all of the events of the Make Your Mark special So yeah, if you wanted to get a chance to get it through, make your mark before we finally started to peel back the band-aid in full, you now have the opportunity to do so. But in any case, we're gonna go into the challenge of the week, and our challenge of the week. A little bit of, you know what? Little column A, little column B, which is of course Angry Golf with the Brony Show. But we also have a protest initiative challenge.
This is true. We do. I can't remember what it was, and also the website is not loading for me.
Yeah, I was getting that too. Is it giving you the database thing?
Yeah, it is.
Try reloading it again real fast, but...
Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
Small.
Alright. So, we have small.
I'm behind because of convention, but I'm still working on it.
Yeah. And admittedly, like I said, I was not feeling all the best today, and I had a headache, so I rushed a little bit of this. I did have a general idea of what I wanted to do the day prior, but I was able to squeak this out.
It is very cute, and I find it hilarious that you're just so concerned. Also, are you standing on the railing, or is it just that...
I'm near the railing. I'm just near the railing.
Alright.
I like it. This is solid. Very small. Very
This
good.
is awesome.
Small.
Some note of friends.
10 out of 10. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah. But yes,
Itty
itty bitty miniature. They say it's in golf and miniature, but it's not. It's miniature golf. Somebody knows the
I'm
joke.
not going to go the red Padinsky from K&D.
Fair enough. But yeah, me and Suki were just trying to play some mini golf, and I decided to ask some sort of all-powerful being to help us out, and apparently they took it quite literally.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm a few centuries out of date.
No, they just take things literally. I mean, if somebody says you want Riz, they probably think you want a raspberry.
Or
It's lexicon.
if they mishear it, they hear something else, you'll be in big trouble.
All right. Okay. Unfortunately, as Toa has mentioned, people were at convention, and we haven't had really any other submissions at this point. I'm still gonna blame the
Chaos Sakai, of course.
which we're gonna get to in here in a moment, but I'm still gonna blame the winter blues and just low energy of everything. So we are going to go into Chaos Sakai here, and while we're doing that, just a reminder that after this we'll go ahead and do the picker wheel, and then we'll go ahead and choose what next week's challenge will be, because I still want to try to do this, and I love trying to meet up the challenges you guys come up with. Because how else will we get little tiny ponies with giant golf clubs? Because of you guys. So we got Clash of the Toas.
We have New Torakoi and Neo Torakoi.
So we're expecting Sarge there to shoot Blue Toa in the head, and then the ghost version. Okay, red versus blue.
I know.
Oh, it's fine. It's just Tucker.
We're down to 3. If it was this easy, we should have done this a while ago.
And a creepy snake room.
No, it's the dragon room. It's Eastern Dragon, I swear.
And it is here where your journey ends.
Wait, does that sword have a frowny face on it?
Well, fight myself. Well, if it isn't my lesser half.
I'm still stuck on the frowny face on the sword.
Like fate, doesn't it? For us to battle.
It doesn't look like an evil face.
No.
It just looks like it's disappointed in itself.
I know.
Look at me.
Here.
I'm such a sad sword. I
None of
can't.
You are strong enough to open the gate to the next room.
I can't even cut bread right. I just crush it down. And it's got a big hole in it.
All talk, no shock. Let's get going.
It's not even straight cut either. It's at a weird angle so you can't properly jam it or anything. It's a horrible bread knife. What's wrong?
It's a slab of iron.
It's just a slab of iron. It can't even
No,
cut.
that is way too cool of a reference.
It's
Okay.
just frowning at me.
It can't even cut butter.
Amazingly.
It can't even cut warm butter.
It just smashes the warm butter.
Alright, so we basically got Siegfried versus Nightmare in sword fighting styles.
Yep.
So, Kale Sakai, just out of curiosity, how many times did you have to redo this battle before you got the result you wanted?
500 different times.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm up-res. I'm up-resing this a bit. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, that would have been cool with just a ring out there.
It would have been it would have been sweet.
She's like, huh, throw you off.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight.
I'm not gonna lie, but New Toa seems dense. Okay, no, this is way too. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
So one thing
It's
I
also
learned
a story, 'cause look at the links and tell me if there's not another fight after this.
one thing I learned when I was playing Soul Calibur is I am highly aggressive. Like it is funny.
Oh no, it's an amazingly fun game when you really get down to when you learn it. Especially if you play as Link in the Soul Calibur 2.
Or Vader, or Yoda.
Not Link.
No,
Absolutely Link.
How about Solid Snake?
Or Kratos.
Is he in Soul Calibur? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, for crying out loud, he's in
the
four.
PS Vita version, I think.
No,
He's a-
Kratos was in Soul Calibur one round.
Yeah, but we're talking about Solid Snake, man.
I'm pretty sure that the other guy was at one point, wasn't he? Like the guy with the three.
Like I said, you alone
glowing
cannot
eyes.
open the gate. But together, we can.
Oh,
This is
no.
on very hard.
No, no,
How
no,
is it
no.
not destroyed on very?
What are you doing?
Okay, I got question. No, I'm. Don't look away. Lumi, look away. This should not. No, this should not be viewed by young children. Actually, this shouldn't be viewed by anybody. No.
I'm sorry. What the
No. Oh my God.
Oh my god, he's got like an Xbox tag. Question mark, question mark, then question.
I feel like you should be summoning a Zord out of somewhere. What is this?
I will explain after this.
No, I don't want an explanation. I
The
don't.
will of the world.
You gotta-
Biological reference.
So apparently, if one
That
Toa
man must be defeated.
so apparently if one Toa puts its ass into the face of another Toa, it becomes this Toa.
Oh no!
Apparently so, and I'm actually insulted that he's got a alicorn helmet on top of all this. He's the one idiot that does not want a pony Sona, and he's got the alicorn helmet. Damn it. That is such an insult. Okay, that's
I
a...
find it funny.
We do
Go,
need to play
go.
Soul Calibur at some point, Circuit.
we probably do, yeah. Please crush him! Crush the
Yes,
Toa.
it will. Go, Lumi, fulfill your destiny.
I figured he'd just
That
become
was-
purple. Well, the purple makes sense.
Yeah.
Red and blue.
Okay,
yeah.
you know what? Okay, great ending. That's exactly how that should end. Thank you. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Bionicle reference.
Really? I thought that was it just reminded me of TMNT 2, where Shredder basically kills himself with the bridge.
no, Evil Cell Rip. Yep, Hotstone Bionicle.
Are you sure it's not like Lord of the Rings? You know, the one heart to rule them all.
Well, let me guess. Shalumi's just gonna chuck the crystal at somebody. Just wha!
Haha! Fun. Chaos. That was very good use of one, my love of Bionicle, and two, that whole end scene.
That was something else.
And 3, I will not live this down for the rest of time. Alright. But seriously, let's go ahead and get onto the actual picker wheel here, everybody. So...
Bit at the end, apparently. There's some more.
Oh! Whoops. Okay, you know what? I apologize.
It only shows seconds left, so...
Sorry, it's a bad habit. It's a bad habit I've developed.
Oh, just credits. Let's walk away.
Well, to its credit, there's only one credit.
Exactly.
Oh no!
Oh, there's nothing there.
Wait,
oh
what?
God, what are you going to do to me?
Shh. Oh God, that's worse! Oh my God! Oh!
I told you, second! I told you! What is he going to do?
Oh!
Audio?
I'm guessing it was audio.
It was audio. It was audio, and it is. Oh God! After everything we just saw there.
Metatons, oh yes.
Oh yes.
Yes! Hearing that after that questionable merger? No.
Oh my God.
Please be okay, people. We're gonna go with the picker wheel now while I try to bleach my brain. All right. So every week at this time no.
Actually, you know what? In honor of what we were just doing.
Sir,
the credits.
Okay.
By the way, Circuit, I'm working on the announcement thing and everything, but yeah, in case for some reason I like pass out or something here tonight, I am looking at the Wind Waker randomizer program right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I think that's gonna be the birthday thing, and I didn't even realize you can make this to where you never get a sword. You can go swordless.
Oh, that would be terrifying and awesome.
That's fun. Just use the hammer.
Yeah. By the way, here's the one thing. Should I take long side quests out of the pool? I think I think for the first go round, yes.
Yeah, for the first go round, since if you're not very familiar with things, it'd probably be best to keep it out.
Okay. Yeah. So the only place
is this the original Wind Waker or the upgrade?
It is GameCube, but there are some things it allows you to do. So. Basically I'm looking at progress items not appearing in long side quests, the big octos, or the eye reef chests. I think those are the only ones that I would find annoying.
And I would definitely shuffle in the sword with everything just to make life difficult. Yeah.
No, it's where it's gonna be. Key lunacy. Random starting island. Randomized enemy I guess it makes some different colors.
All right, really quickly. So everybody, just a reminder: if you want to get in on this, everybody gets one entry into the pick a wheel. Once we get everybody's entries, we put them all into this nice little wheel. We give it a spin. Everybody gets one, but you only get one. But it's completely random. So whatever we pick is just going to be up to the dice, or in this case, the wheel. Anyway, randomizer, yeah.
Okay, so you can set. Okay, so this randomizer allows you to set completely what your starting gear is. Okay, so that's interesting. They start you with the basic version of this starts you with magic. Huh.
All right, going once.
Going twice.
Technically, it's already gone because the time they hear that.
Wheel of pickers, turn. What will be the art prompt for we should do?
Well, I see vaguely creepy typing, so I'm just. Oh, he's already got levitation. All right, let's just do this thing. Oh, thank God! That was so. Typing.
Oh,
Typing. Thank you, Chaos God. Typing. Why did it get so close to you?
Oh my
Oh, don't forget, I
god.
have to use your time in there as well.
My prompt on a whim almost got picked.
Why? Okay, we got typing, but we also have a protest initiative challenge, I think. Maybe?
Right. Protest initiative challenge. Friendship.
It's definitely magical.
Yes.
Are you okay, second, or has the past few minutes made you go, what the hell?
I'm surprised my headache hasn't come back after all this.
Somehow I'm less of a headache than you think!
Anyway, okay.
It's yet to be seen.
So, really quickly, dumb idea that I had if things weren't going to go. We are going to be talking about HarmonyCon, but this is probably something I'm going to have to do at some point in the near future. I did find out that this exists on Derpy Boru.
Oh.
Wait, when's Valentine's Day?
It's in...
Oh no, it's out on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's not happening for the main show, but no, it's... Yeah, it's pretty much...
I checked the grocery store and they didn't have My Little Pony cards, but they did have Bluey cards, and I was tempted.
Actually, I got one up on you on that one. My grocery store did have My Little Pony cards.
Did you get some?
I got them.
Fuck yeah! What did they go for? G4 or G5?
It went for G5.
Sweet.
Make your mark style too. But here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. The is it me or have Valentine's gotten really weird with pack-ins that come with it stuff? Because I remember when Valentine's would have like candy hearts or maybe a stick of bubble gum or suckers. Now the previous ones I've had erasers. I've had a foldable an airplane that you can fold with instructions, and the pony ones that I'm looking at have luggage tags.
Okay, that's out of left field. That's a new one.
It is such a left. It feels like they're getting really weird with them.
I mean, if I'm honest though, luggage tags good. Speaking as somebody who has worked in passenger service, luggage tags good. Put luggage tags on your things. It makes it easier for us to get it back to you if you leave it somewhere.
Or some
It
people,
happens.
or some people, they could be considered like bag tags or things, but basically something you put on a backpack or a suitcase or briefcase or something, basically just to tag it. But it's literal bag tag. So it's just wow.
Oh, so it's a thing to just put on your bag. It doesn't have a thing for your information.
I think it does have a thing for your information too.
Oh, then good. Hey, PSA to y'all: put tags on your bags, please.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
bag 'em.
where's my random old man rant? Like Valentine's are getting way too weird and complicated. But anyway,
I mean, at least that's something cool and useful. Although I will say, I did appreciate the ones that had the temporary tattoos. That was pretty dope. Temporary tattoos, stickers, all pretty sweet. Swiggity swag is good.
Swiggity swack, don't look back. Actually, in this weird case, they're doing in this case, we're looking back at HarmonyCon, which apparently was also looking back at It's Not a Phase.
I wasn't there for the concert, but they had basically a My Chemical Romance-esque band with a lot of the musicians.
They did. I'm envious.
That actually does sound amazing.
Oh, they have anti-prom, and one of the things that I did when I wasn't in the power rooms, I stood so they could get lighting for some green and pink, so they could make it just right so people could do photos.
All right, really quickly before we get started on this full and proper, because we are going to do what we can. And I say that because whoever went there, we had Crazy Met Captain that went into HarmonyCon, Toakoi, Rainstorm, Winchester. I'm pretty sure there's one or two I'm missing there too.
They also had George, but he's not associated with us, but with the crew.
They had George.
So I think of the main show, me and CMC with the Winchester crew, everyone but Guy that normally does it, and Commander, because we would love to have Commander, but he's busy.
Yeah. So anyway, getting on track with all of that. Of course, let's see here. Oh, that was back in November. We don't have to worry about that. So Brainstorm was wonderful enough to do a complete lowdown of a lot of photos, and unfortunately, he didn't have a lot to say in regards to the actual convention proper because apparently he suffered my old Salt Lick. Wow, I can't remember the Crystal Mountain curse that I had, where I was elected to go and help out in the video game room, and then we didn't have any extra help, so I was stuck there for pretty much the entire convention.
Oh.
Rain swapped between front of house, which is on main, and also video games.
Oh, I'm glad he at least got to go around a little bit further.
Yeah. Then there's me, CMC, and George R. Third in this little motley crew,
and
that were running panels.
Yeah, unfortunately, CMC is not here at the moment, and Winchester, of course, is probably going to regale over on Winchester Wednesdays with his tales over there, along with Rainstorm for the most part. So we have Toa here, as well as a large cacophony of pictures that we're going to use for the time being to basically talk a little bit about the events of HarmonyCon. Of course, Toa here will probably be pretty much our main storyteller. Heaven help us all. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and start going through the CMC pictures here, starting off with his flight down in Foggy Land.
Yep, that's where I met CMC as soon as I got off the train, which, I have a telltale on that. I actually did get got by a grifter, but I was like, it was just loose money that wasn't really going to do it. It'll come back around. So I met CMC up at the hotel, and we went to our room. Well, because we're doing a cosplay on Saturday, we had to go to the Home Depot. We missed thought and missed the stop, so we trekked to the Home Depot. So we had a fun walk going, and I don't know how many miles exactly, but by the time we ended the night, CMC had doubled his Fitbit goal. So that can tell you something.
That does say a lot. I hope you at least got your cosplays going.
Oh, I'm going to get to that, because there's a good ending to it. So we go all the way to Home Depot. On our way back, we were like, we need to worry about groceries. So first we stop at a Whole Foods just for some supplies. That is on the day after, but that was our stage to work with. And it was magnificent. If you want to look at Twitter, you will find a lot of good images on that, or later on, of course. So we got our supplies, and we both agreed. Dallas has a freaking amazing transportation system. You pay $3 depending on the time of day. Like, if you pay at noon, you have till 2:15 in the morning to run around. It's a little bit less for the AM, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, so day 0, because we were at day -1. Day 0, we were getting all the panels set up. That's Rain and his lovely, lovely thing. In day 0, we were unloading truck and setting up everything. And nothing too bad until CMC saw the plans and saw the rooms. There was a panel room that was so damn small that it had one outlet. One.
Power strips are your friend, but I can imagine.
Yes, we had to use an extension cord. Also, we got new projector screens this year, which we didn't have last year because of stuff, but that is craziness.
Right.
Everfree was there, as well as Mayfair, Babscon, and maybe Cider. I'm not sure on the Cider.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if either Cider or the one before Cider, the
Winnie City.
Winnie City, yeah.
Yeah. One thing we learned though, aside from some of the panel rooms being not that big, there was no power in the floor. So, because of the Home Depot run, I had a screwdriver. I went up to the room, got the screwdriver, and George, our third, as the stage, took the things apart to see how bad it was, and there was a ground in a socket. It was broken in half and still had power going through it. And we couldn't use it mainly because we would have to take everything off, and that's an electrical problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want it to go down in a blaze of non-glory.
Oh, video games had it worst.
No, I've already heard about that, but we'll save that for a little bit later. Let's try to keep focus on pre-shenanigans.
Well, this is during the show.
I'm just going through the images one by one because we got bombarded.
I understand now. So basically, aside from some of the stuff we found, it was all going smooth. Nothing was without a hitch. It got to I would say at the very latest 2, and we just had to stop and go to sleep. So after we got taken care of, main stage was already taken care of as well. Everyone was slept and we got ready. Day of con, and I had to leave my 2 compatriots because I didn't sign up for volunteer. I'm just help. Therefore, I had to wait in a 1.5-hour registration line outside of the opening ceremonies going on here. It was pretty good, all things considered. And when I got there, I basically told one of the staff people, yeah, I didn't do anything, but here's my experience. It took an hour and a half to get here from the backside. So that's something to look at. And there are plans, because during the post party, there were plans being made. But anyways, day 1, and I mostly stuck down in the panel rooms, but as you see on stage, there was a lot of community guests and musicians. And it was just so much at the end seeing all these people. Now, by the time I would have to look at the schedule again, which, let me pull it out. By the time I was done, and it would have been so right there. Here's the plan. By the way, con book this year was basically a drawing. You know the old notebook you got in high school, or at least told to get. It was very well themed.
You mean like the Trapper Keeper kind of situation, or?
No, the one with the matted spine that was basically he meant to hold with the lines, and it said subject, and then the 3 lines with the black and white cover and back.
Right, I think I follow. Yeah.
Yeah. They went on, and everything was a notepad here, which you can see right there the whole theming of this. And yes, that photo did happen IRL again.
I figured it did. It just became that funny thing that we're just seeing all over the place now with Katie there.
Princess Cadence rocking that goth outfit.
So, before I fully talk about the panels, here's the layout. Right now in main events, it was yeah, yep. He was fun to with her. The Cult of the Glimmer Gang, thing right there.
I still want to have fun with them one day, just to mess with them, but not in a bad way, just to play around way.
Nameless had a good panel on his con stories and why the conventions need more volunteers. And I said why people don't want to volunteer. Trust me, I do. But
it's kind of one of those things where if you can get critical mass, it's not a bad thing to volunteer because you have enough that you can cover things and everybody can still do what they want. But it's, you got to have it's a kind of an all or nothing situation, which is a pain in the butt, unfortunately.
And who's to say you're not the one you are not the one messing with Silver Bill's circuit?
I didn't say anything about messing with Silver Quill. I'm talking about the Glimmer Gang.
Yes.
No, I meant. Oh, okay. Never mind.
DM.
And I got so much Twilight stuff. I just kind of want to show up to one of them and just be like so decked out in Twilight gear, just do a show off.
You were going by these so fast. I guess you skipped to it before.
No, we were on. You were kind of stuck in the back there.
Admittedly, though, I am going slightly quickly, but we just, like I said, we got bombarded by pictures, so we want to make sure we got to.
Rain did a lot of good stuff. Rain did.
Yeah, I tried to get in my piece, but it was too late. It was Silver Quill was off the image.
No, go ahead, get your piece in. We got it right up here now.
No, it's like you talked about messing with Silver Quill. What if that isn't necessarily
you
true?
thought he was talking about messing with Silver Quill.
No, Silver Quill is wonderful. No, he messes with himself. You can't mess with him because he messes with himself. He's his own bucket of fried chicken. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to understand.
Yeah.
Asking you that.
So, to give people a thing, since I don't want to put the map out there for a second just to be spamming and going past. Main events and vendor hall were right next to each other with autographs and registration in.
Let me put it real fast. If you have something up there that you want me to keep up for longer than a half a second period, post it and let me know, and I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm just doing this for the smorgasbord of photos we have here.
Yeah, I understand that. Hence why I'm not really doing it. Well, discontinuity, it is something you're trying to do to show. So let's see. I need to turn on my light. The con started at 11:30. By the time 1 o'clock came, I was dealing with, I think it was Who's Best Pony in G, and we basically had stuff downstairs that was E, G, E, I, J, K, and L. F will come into play in a bit. But let's just say it's not that good. So, I was downstairs doing many panels while CNC and George also ran and did panels. It was a rather fun time, and a lot of good stuff was there.
Oh, Alcorn on the rafters.
Yep.
There's an Alcorn in the rafters. There's an Alcorn in the rafters.
The easy one that I walked in on was the Outer Our Mains podcast, which I still would love to have them for Ponies Online, but also to have a little talk on this show because they're a newer podcast, and you would not believe what a coincidence happened.
Oh?
Second, you know how you wanted to do a mascot for the show just because it has a constant rotation of people?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, they had a very similar thing. And while we went with a hippogriff named Lumi, they went with a coffee podcaster pony, and I don't fully remember their name, but then I had to stop and go, this is starting to sound like running tab, and then I had to stop myself and go, okay, there's a difference. One's a bar person, the other one works at a coffee place. But it is odd that we got a similar thought process there.
Legally distinct pony.
Wait, what? What?
So what are we called? What are they the power? Are they Power World to us now?
No, we got our own Power World. Oh no, we suck again.
But yeah, I basically was like introduced and said, hey, and who knows, they might be at Ponies Online this year. That's a completely other thing. So, well, beyond that, it was just looking at stuff. I'll look at the actual things because they chose a purple that is very hard to read in the dark. Like, but yeah, that started off everything, checking every thing, and I'm sorry if I don't fully remember all the panels. It's just
No,
it
just
was a day.
no, just go through what you do remember and what struck out to you, and that's what's important.
Yeah,
I do have to ask though. You mentioned the grifter, just for people to be aware for the future, because that's always something that is going to happen regardless of whenever people go to cons. To just be aware of things. What exactly happened with that?
it was just an old man saying, "Give me $20, like a solid $20 bill if I gave him paper money," and I was just like, "I'm at a platform away from stuff, and the train's not coming for a bit. You know what? Fine. I don't want to deal with him, and he'll leave me the heck alone." And he did. Next train that came by, gone.
So wait. So he just basically came up and asked for $20 bill? What?
Yeah.
No, he said he'll give me a $20 bill if I give him 20 and change. I figured it was a thing, but an older gentleman, and I'm just like, at this point, I don't care.
So you gave him 20 and change, and he gave you a $20 bill.
Did not, but
What did he do? Did he just walk away with it, or what?
yeah, he walked away with the money, and I was like, I know I got grifted. I don't care.
So you gave him 20 and change, and he just walked away.
Yep. I figured it was a thing, and I should be a lesson to learn. Don't trust, but you don't think it's right. But to come back to that, during a trivia panel on either the Friday or Saturday, I forget which, probably the Friday, I helped Tootsie, that was one of the community guests, get an answer right, and he gave me $20. Like he would say, if you help me, I'll give you $20 beforehand. And he said, "Come here," and I was like, "Yes, I got $20 back. I broke even." The world works weird. I don't know.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah.
Anyway, just a quick heads up.
I find it astounding how you find yourself in these situations.
Anyway, really quickly, the pictures are now going to be past the opening ceremonies, and now we're going to be looking at little random things that happen with the con. Of course, now we got a random hippogriff, I think.
That dude was awesome, and he had a squeaker in his paw.
Is that a squeaker in your pie, or are you just happy to see me?
Another fun thing was OC Shuffle, where people had the cards, and you might have seen this beforehand, second, where they just write a phrase and someone draws it. And it was silly, and I loved it.
There's a con plushies that if you pre-ordered in the Kickstarter, you should be getting them at some point. Or you may...
I actually got him for CMC, and he currently has them.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to be getting mine in the mail here in a few weeks.
The crab is awesome.
The crab still confuses me, but I'll just go with it.
Well, it is Texas. There are a lot of crab harvesting down in Galveston. The one thing that I miss is how to beat YouTube's made for kids thing. That's the one thing I miss. But I did like the how not to ruin your pony project.
There was one weird thing I've been seeing a lot of people claiming out there that apparently if you put swear words in the subtitles, apparently it's been getting things off of kids only. But I don't swear by that. It's just something I heard.
Yeah,
anyway, please go ahead.
Yeah, it's one of those things. However, one of the favorite ones that I was actually in was Blended's Not That Hard by Captain Horse. Lovely panel and an amazing artist.
Alright. Who wants to hear something really stupid?
Go for it.
You see this comic book right here?
Mm-hmm.
And the style of the book right here?
Mm-hmm.
I have that right now. That old style book thing. I got it from my work, from a supply closet, and I've been using it to write things down. So the fact that this is like one of those old high school things, and I'm just like using it for my work, it's like, oh my god.
High school never ends.
It goes on and on, my friends, even though you get older and the pizza still sucks.
Wait, don't they like still sell composition books like that?
They do.
Oh, absolutely. They're still pretty common, which is why it's funny that that's the that they themed that they use that as part of the convention theme, which it fits.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, there was like a requirement to get like the composition book style of notebook instead of the kind with the wiry cord thing because of like concern of like having access to metal wire. It's very strange.
No, they didn't have an issue with that. The only reason I would have gone for the composition as opposed is just because the wire would often get bent because of all the books I had in my backpack, and it made it a lot harder to get the pages anyway. So it was more of a function, function over anything for me.
And of course, there is always meetups like that. Saturday, it was basically cosplay day for me in CMC. If I can find a photo in like either HomniCon or whatnot, because as being the Satisfactory pioneers while at a pony convention, not many people notice, and if they do, they just acknowledge it.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie; those jackets are awesome. Those look like from Freddie Mercury, I think.
The Hominy Crew? No, wait, no, that's
from the Black Parade.
Is that? Oh.
Yeah.
That is the Black Parade.
Oh, why am I? Huh.
Know your MCR circuit. Know your MCR.
I should, but I won't.
They're such a good band.
They are.
No, they are. I just hear the Black Parade get played way too often.
No,
Yeah.
circuit. It's because we want to forget high school.
There's that too. Actually, the only thing I want to remember from high school is what the hell the sub sauce was, because I want to dip my fries in it again one more time.
I actually didn't listen to the Black Parade much in high school. I didn't actually start listening to it until I was like working.
No, that wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing in high school, the Black Parade. No. Ours was I can't remember. It was a Green Day song, I think.
I'm gonna make you
was it
feel
Boulevard?
old and tell you.
Was it Boulevard or
When
American
September
Idiot?
ends.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm gonna make you feel old and tell you that you know what I was listening to when I was in high school?
Hmm?
My Little Pony music.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah,
I listen.
Youngest Among Us.
I was listening to the musical arrangement tracks of Final Fantasy VII off of a CD, so that is absolutely fair.
I was into Weezer and Billy Talent and Fall Out Boy when I was in high school.
Weezer is good.
There we go. That's the picture that we all want to see.
Is that mustard?
Yes.
No,
No, it is not.
no, that,
No, I think we got an orange juice that looks like a pineapple juice. That is a
Yeah.
peach liqueur. We got Bacardi rum.
might
That
be-
is
that looks like the con suite.
that looks like a Kahlua.
Oh, I
red-
thought it was mayonnaise.
Oh, that red bottle there. That could just be hot. That could just be hot sauce if somebody was going for Bloody Marys at all.
Or if they were being
True.
really cheeky, they could have put something like a syrup or grenadine, maybe.
You know what? That's true. It could be a simple syrup maybe in there.
For a moment, I thought it was
Oh.
a ketchup bottle.
I did too.
Oh,
It
that's
looked
actually
like it was condiments. Yo, those posters are sick.
that actually is really nice. I would so want to get those.
Well, one of the featured guests was actually Nowaki, better known for his work as the voice of Vinyl Scratch, and he had a lot of neat panels.
This was also really cool. The Ponytown grouping there.
Hmm.
It's kind of fun that Ponytown's just become that unofficial, official online part of any convention now.
Well, it's a way to have people interact. I mean, again, the reason why Ponies Online even exists, aside from it's nice to have a convention that anyone can go to or could relive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Saturday was cosplay day, and I'm currently looking through Twitter to see if people.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a bad. Okay, just keep in mind this was before the auction started. Total raise, nothing. We have nothing. I'm sorry.
Well, you get nothing.
You get
Absolutely
nothing. Stupid!
Yeah.
You're so stupid! Okay.
You lose. Good day, sir.
There we go, a little Anon pony.
So, day 2 was cosplay day. CMC and I had worked to do the best we can with our pioneers, and while Rady probably didn't get to see it, mainly because of them being down in the video game room, we was still out there, and we were the second best intermediate. Considering that I am myself an intermediate, CMC was a novice, and we had a third party of his mother helping make sure everything looked good. We got second place.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Unfortunately, the helmet that had me with that second place is now busted because of travel, and it just wasn't all that good in the end. So I'm going to have to reprint that and make it a little bit better.
You know what, Kazukai? Sorry, I had to throw this in here. Senior year of high school, I spent time in the restroom playing Game Boy Advance SP. I respect that, but I got one up on you.
He's the one upper.
No, it's terrible. This is actually absolutely terrible if you know the context. I don't think it was my senior year, but it was like when I was in high school. We had seminary because I'm in Utah. And the Mormon cult was a lot stronger back then than it has been. But essentially, you could forego high school classes and instead go into a little seminary building to learn about God. Anyway, so during that time, Pokemon was still a pretty big. It's still a big thing, but it was a different kind of a big thing. And I had a Pokemon Pikachu with me that I would try to rack up points on to use as voltage to get little treats and stuff from my Pokemon Gold Silver. I took that thing with me into the bathroom of the seminary building, and I would just shake it in order to make it count steps. So yeah. We'll just leave it at that because I think everybody got the context right at that point. I'm so. Anyway, so okay, attendance. Looks like HarmonyCon had a great attendance, over 1,100. That is some great numbers there. So
that was the second biggest convention in the past year.
That is great. And of course, you also had a great charity going at 1,200. I mean, it's not gonna beat the what the hell that happened at Ciderfest, but that is still very respectable. Anyway, Alright, so yeah, obviously these are the closing ceremonies images that we got now. Get to see everybody coming together. Got to do the MICKEY because they love you. Before one of them becomes a pop idol that unfortunately has some daddy issues.
What else is new with that?
Who else has daddy issues these days?
That was just a really weird deep cut for me. I'm moving on. Okay. Anyway, we're skirting along a little bit faster just because time is not on our side too much more. Now we're getting to the merch hall. Please go ahead.
Okay, so basically, I also found one of the people that did full bodies of CMC and I for the cosplay.
Sweet.
So whenever those come up, because you can keep going and I'll talk about it then.
Yeah.
And day 3 was basically my only time that I wore a Fallout outfit at this convention, because a very subtle sub-theme was Fallout Equestria due to how many Fallout Equestria creators we were having.
I love that middle poster.
Yep, and since Ponies Online is having a Fallout theme, I also came down in a Fallout outfit. And of course, I also got a photo shoot with just myself on that, so I'll find that sooner rather than later. Probably not right now because we're running out of time. There's me in the back. There's CMC. There's Rainy.
Is that before or after you put something out? So that looks like
That is while we were doing breakdown.
All right, we got some videos here, but I'll get to the videos in a moment. Really quick, Rainy also had to throw out the breakfast that he made, which I gotta admit, I had mixed feelings of jealousy and confusion.
That's the breakfast they had.
No,
that was at the hotel.
Yeah, jealousy and confusion. Jealousy because, I mean, strawberry cheesecake for breakfast. That sounds awesome. Confusion, you have a strawberry cheesecake, a bowl of fruit, and a bunch of brisket with, I think it's a dipping sauce?
Might have been mac and cheese. Also, Texas.
Yeah, I mean, no bread? You could have put the brisket on a bun? Okay, fair enough.
He has a fork and knife.
Circuit, you absolute barbecue heathen.
Yeah, I'm a horrible person. I know it.
Well, okay.
Well, you know what? You know what? In my defense, there's no barbecue sauce on that thing.
I mean, okay, Circuit. I am also one of those believers that if you've done it right, you don't need it, especially for brisket.
You know what? I'll buy that just because I have yet to have it done right for me.
So in this little thing, CMC's the one with the long thing because unfortunately, the little thing on my hip, we broke the tines and we only had like 2 spare. So CMC's the one there. I am the one turned away, and same as before.
You know what? It would have been even. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been a little more awesome if you just walked around with like a muffin tin and just the little random objects that you find in the game.
Well, we do have the coffee cup on our hips.
You know, that's fair enough. It would have been even more. It would even be more hilarious if somehow you got a little plushy loot bug there.
No, that you're thinking Lethal Company.
This isn't Lethal Company.
Satisfactory.
Oh, never mind then.
Satisfactory.
I am so sorry. Okay, that makes a lot more sense there, but it makes no sense to me at the same time. So
Lethal Company don't have the visors or the radio antenna.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
They still have visors. It's just.
No, I meant the visors on top of the visors. You know, the little visor.
No, I get it. But yeah, that is what we rocked during a lot of Saturday. Not all Saturday, of course, but it was one of our things. Then we had a dance party. I went up there because I could see just fine.
Oh, that's funny. He has a Lego skin.
And of course, I had a build gun in my hand, so I was trying to be like, build something. And here we have one of the performances from, let me look at the thing because it would tell me what this stage performance for Coachella was.
But I wonder if that's dependent on if they can get the.
Also, it's Coachella.
No, they did it. They did it on purpose. They did Coachella on purpose.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh.
I thought he was saying like this was they were talking. Thought he was talking about somebody who actually played at Coachella.
No.
It happens.
I'm barely paying attention.
Speaking of misunderstandings,
Yes.
I gotta go. It's like 11 o'clock and I need sleep.
No, I get that. Did you want to get a shout out in before you go?
Shouts out to all the amazing artists out there in the fandom making awesome art, including music. Y'all are great.
Sweet.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a good one.
But yes, they actually did have their band name, My Little Romance.
I have actually respect that. That's amazing.
So that was basically it, and it was an awesome set through all this. Although I find it, of course they would have some other puns here, because aside from General Mumble, they also had Pony House Mafia, and My Cutie Mark is a 7th element. So I think someone's having fun with all this.
All right.
There was just a lot of musicians in bands together, and it's just oh so silly.
Also, just a reminder to everybody, if you want to enjoy these pictures and videos and everything in full, they are all in our Discord, in our con chat. Please be sure to check that out to look at all of it in there. That is the best way to do it because there's so much more, and you can also ask questions and get more details and really get a look at things here, especially if you didn't get a good look at some of the things.
But for this HarmonyCon, we actually got everything packed up before midnight.
That's impressive. Very nice.
And the only thing I actually bought at the convention was Fiora the Tank Girl's Here There Be Dragons. And it is hefty and it is good.
Have you actually read it?
I've read until the first character break and it's very descriptive and very nice.
Fair enough. I'm still working on it personally, but I kind of fell by the wayside because of work and trying to do art practice, so... Yeah, can't win them all. Anyway, so do you have anything else to add in regards to HarmonyCon?
All of that I can really say is, at the end of closing ceremonies, the con chair Pepper said the wrong dates. They did correct it later on. It is the 31st through that Sunday. I forget which. It might have been the 2nd.
January or February?
January 31st to the 2nd of February next year.
There you go. Okay.
It's one of those weird, somewhat in the month, somewhat not in the month.
So, out of curiosity, if Pony were to come out of the hole on the 2nd day of February and see its own shadow, does that mean you have 6 more weeks of con?
Well, it would, but unfortunately, due to the laws of Groundhog's Day, they would just go back to the first day and forget, and everyone forget what happened.
You could also just have fun with the joke and say, no, but we would have 3 more days of pudding. See? There you go. Anyway, okay, so HarmonyCon looks like it looks like it did really well. Looks like it was a pretty good fun overall. We got to see some pictures of before, after, and kind of in the middle. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't, outside of maybe if Toa or CMC took more pictures, that's all we have at the moment. Nothing else got posted in our con chat. But again, that is where you want to go and keep an eye out for more pictures if more are to be had. I'm sure CMC right now is making his way back home along with the rest of the Winchester Wednesday crew that went. And with that, I believe it is now time to go on to the next little thing here. First off, Toa with apparently meeting the eyes of God. What the hell?
I tried to do a mad ball. I lost my mind.
I'm still confused. It just looks like a moon with eyes. But then again, balls are hard. I'm not going to lie.
Golf balls especially.
Golf balls are another beast, but I'm leaving that one alone.
Trying to do an angry golf ball, I just went, it's an angry golf ball, God, and I am puny in front of it.
I don't know whether... Anyway, so Toa, that was his submission. Also, to keep in mind that he probably literally hammered this in while he got home about 2 hours ago, maybe.
And during the show.
Yeah, there we go. So fair enough on crunch time. Let's go ahead and get into the final little bit here, which is, of course, our video segment. Because, boy, we got a lot of them. We got 2 hours worth of videos, which is good for us because we really only have an hour's worth of videos because we're not watching them in full. Because we want you to check out these content creators, and I don't want to be accused of being a thief. I really don't want to. I like these people, and I want them to get all the credit they deserve. But I know it's hard to get your name out there sometimes, and that's why I also do this, because I want people to know that they're out there to check them out. It's a dichotomy, right?
Yep.
Anyway, give me a quick second here. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see stripper pole Gilda.
You say that as we have a Vagaly in chat.
There you go.
You just outed him.
He has had a Gilda thing for a while.
Anyway, I'm going to leave that one alone. I said, no, stripper Gilda, stripper pole Gilda. There's a difference. Pole dancing is a legitimate exercise. Okay, we're going to move on. So, we got...
Next work is legitimate work.
Argo Damon, of course, does the Argo Zone, which is a bunch of random silly bits when he's animating or just for fun on his stream. And he's got the best of his 2023.
You unlock this derby with the key of imagination.
So let's enjoy the best of what he has.
And you're still streaming through the Twitch.
Well, give me a second here. I'm working on it.
Here. Well, Ice Swimmer, we are memeing because it's Argo's birthday.
Of course he streamed
It is his 24th birthday. According to Jurassic, he is 24.
24. Yeah, sure.
How does it feel being the youngest in the room?
No. Feels great.
I'm still younger. All right, senior discount.
So where's my money? Where's my money?
He looks like he belongs in the 30s.
Don't make me break them wings. That would be a shame if something happened to you. Well, you're gonna get bonked.
Gonna get bonked on the head.
What the hell is going on?
It's just
It's not gonna be
so many minutes. It's good. A portal. I'm so horrifying. I'm burning.
See, I love doing stuff like this when Michael's not here, because I know he'd...
Oh, Cultus would have had a... Oh.
Thanks. God, those eyes are piercing. Oh, wait. There we go. Yes, there we go. Izzy had some coffee. She's like, oh my god.
Those are the eyes that have seen some... She has seen some things.
All the drugs.
I was about to say, yeah, that's the non-flashback face.
Yeah. Oh, there's a drugs face.
Oh my
God. Oh.
There's drugs and then there's shit.
Oh god. Ah! I have special eyes.
Even if you have special eyes. Oh my god, I just got reminded of Big Bad Bosses. I don't know. I will violate your personal space with my eyes.
So you want to see Cookie, and she's just like, holy shit, I'm gonna eat the out of that cookie. You know what? That looks confused to me.
What is Cookie?
I like that face.
Now that cactus has
Cookie is
boobs.
what?
What?
Michael.
Go look back at the angry cat. It very much looks like
Michael.
boobs.
Michael, I feel like
The
you
boxing gloves.
You're doing it again.
What am I doing?
Being Michael.
She's like, she looks super angry.
She's like, what the f you say? When they're like Celestia's best princess, and then she's like, I'm gonna steal your love, and I'm gonna steal your TV. You. Hello, my name is Karen.
Pop on her head and get 100 points. So I guess he's like not turning to look at the orange juice, he's craftily looking at the side of the orange juice.
I don't think we get too halfway. I think a quarter would probably work.
But come on, these are actually really funny.
Yes, but
Somebody is bad mouthing my game. This sounds like a game you played when you were younger.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Jeez.
Next one up. How do you stay motivated at work?
I can turn claws in all the way around.
Money.
Best line from that whole show.
Money.
Easy.
I fall down the stairs of your thinking. Michael kind of dumb. Michael, believe in Michael.
Michael, gotta believe in Michael.
If you need assistance,
I don't believe in me.
Michael, believe in the heart of
You jerks. You didn't believe in me at all.
Nice, Michael.
Oh, I'm not gonna win now.
What's your greatest joy? Well, I like everyone but Michael. He
Eagle Buff.
That's you. I'm sad.
Believe in Michael.
Oh god, this is hurting my face.
Well, he lost himself again.
Common varieties of things.
Isn't that one a pizza?
Yeah, it's pizza. Let's see the right answers.
It's a pizza fig.
Papa John.
Good job,
I
Sully.
got that wrong.
I
told you, this is where I lose.
Okay, Michael, what is the Windows control command for selecting all?
You're asking questions I don't know.
This is a Windows command.
Alright, yeah, I guess just for the sake that this is just a giant compilation, I would recommend absolutely checking it out, though. Oh, my face hurts. That was actually...
It's not my fault you enjoy it so much and they're such lovely people.
They are, that's fun, and this is literally their best moments of an entire year, so yeah, it's basically getting shotgunned with the hilarity. Alright, G5 fan comic, Sunny Scar.
Hell yeah!
That's right, it's time to go for sadness. Just a reminder, this is a fully made fan comic. Fan arted, fan written, fan storied, fan voiced, fan cooled.
Good morning, Sunny. Just the pony I wanted to see. Morning, Pip. Listen, I need to ask you. Hold that thought. Good morning, Pipsqueaks. Guess who just walked into Main Melody? That's right, it's our very own heroine, Sunny Star Scout, who vanquished the evil alicorn Opaline.
Is that her
back
hair
to
or is
the
there actually a
Stone
scar?
Age.
It's a scar, apparently.
Now she's got this wicked-looking scar on her face. Don't forget to leave your votes below for hashtag Sunny Scar Scout or hashtag Sunny Star Scar.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay, her heart's in the right place, apparently.
Her heart's in the right place, but oh man, is her common sense gone.
I'm wondering if you could help me, Pip. What do you mean, Sunny? My scar. Can you change my main style to cover it? Oh, sure thing, Sunny.
Oh.
Here you go, little filly. All right, sweetie. Let's get going. Thanks, Sunny. Enjoy.
Oh.
Good morning, Posy. Would you like your usual? Uh-huh. Order up. It's about time.
This is the better version of like, what do you mean? How dare you?
Hey, wait, Posy. You forgot your... I've just lost my appetite.
Oh, fuck off. Don't listen to Posy.
And nobody listens to Posy. Everybody knows she's a Karen-is bitch.
Jazz, please show Sunny to her seat while I get things ready.
Exactly.
BRB. Thanks, Pip. Hiya, Sunny. Right this way. Hi, Jazz.
Okay.
Here to get your hooves done.
Oh, god, she has ears. This is completely wrecked. This is wrong.
Not exactly. I'm just after a main style change. One that covers up this scar a bit.
You don't seem your usual cheery self, Sunny. If your scar is giving you trouble, I'm sure we can help. Shame to cover it, though. I like it. It's quite striking in a good way.
What do you mean? All right, I have
Basically, the only people who are backing away from you are assholes.
Pretty much. And one of them is a certifiable asshole, too.
Okay, Sunny. Did you have anything in mind for your new look?
Let's accentuate it. Let's get the hair so it's framing it.
Nothing in particular, Pip. I guess we can try out some of your ideas.
Be careful, Sunny. You know how Pip can get carried away sometimes.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh no, she's got full anime.
You're on your own, Sunny. You did an amazing job, Pip. Whoa, they're almost identical. Talk about uncanny. Scary.
Yeah, I thought
What do
so.
you think, Sunny?
Wow.
Say twinsies. Okay, this is so going in my scrapbook under.
She's not wrong though. It did kind of cover the scar.
Hey, Pip, where'd you put the... Huh? Oh no, there's two of them. Wait.
Oh no, she's breeding. Oh wait a minute.
Is that Sunny's new style? You have done a wonderful job, Pip. But I don't think I pull it off nearly as good as you do. I feel like we're on the right track, though. Let's keep it going. What else do you have?
All right, no problem, Sunny. I respect your decision. I'll always have the photos to mark the occasion.
Those are definitely going all over Clip Trot.
And Ponygram, if they haven't already.
So cool!
Not
Oh, we're
bad.
about halfway, by the way.
Not interested.
Oh, wait.
You know what? Perfect pause right there. Perfect pause.
Sunstripe.
Actually, it's you got Cloud, but you can also kind of get Sora in there a little bit. I don't know. We'll just go with generic anime.
Actually, this is this is Cloud. It's Advent Children Cloud.
I know. I just don't want to acknowledge it. Come on, it gets overdone. Okay, fair enough. All right. Oh, that okay. Reminders to myself. Let's go ahead and move on. Apple Dash Endless Line. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was getting into that a little bit. It's good music. Check out the rest of it. MOP Animatic, Apple Dash Endless Line from Comitasia Stash. And now, Kentucky Roller Derby 1, or
welcome to a new
Silver
year,
Quills review.
A new generation, a new style. IDW's My Little Pony series has switched gears to mini-series that utilize Tell Your Tale style and start off with a conflict for Sunny. We've got a semi-new artist showing her skills with this premiere issue. I say semi-new because artist Natalie Haynes has contributed to past series in the form of cover art.
Dear Lord, help us.
This is the first time I'm aware of her drawing the actual content, with some help from co-inker Matt Froese. This is also a change from the series trying to emulate Make Your Mark style in favor of Tell Your Tale, which I consider to be for the better. Having seen various iterations of My Little Pony, I think the series is at its best when characters enjoy a degree of elasticity and exaggerated expressions.
Can't argue that.
Makes them seem lifeless, and thus Tell Your Tale is more forgiving. That said, there are times where the proportions of the characters feel off. Proportions are like spelling. You don't recognize its need until there's an error. While Tell Your Tale's proportions are different from the CG norm, there are times when the characters' heads seem too big in comparison to their bodies or limbs. Fortunately, these moments are few and far between. What really stands out is that Haynes is willing and apparently eager to create some fun designs. This series is clearly going to feature a variety of characters, and I don't see one that is forgettable or generic. Even a one-shot ice cream pony enjoys some distinction in the form of a twirly moustache.
Moustache.
Even amidst all
Love
of this,
that.
there are two ponies that really stand out. The first pony has no name yet, but a combination of a coat that looks like plumage and a color scheme from Heather Breckle that invokes a beak around his muzzle, well, I can't help but wonder if he has some Griffin heritage behind him. It's a shame he seems to have inherited some of the Griffin's worst traits. The second design belongs to Tracy Tailspin, whose deep blue coat and varied mane and build, along with an excellent choice of Stetson, invokes a combination of Rainbow Dash and Applejack. Not saying they found a way to have a foal, though in a franchise that once said baby ponies came out of a magic mirror, or that they're born when rainbows cross, I suppose anything's possible.
Silverquill, you say it right. Those rainbows had sex.
Our introduction sees a montage of young Sunny Star Scout learning to skate with her dad and gaining a love for speed. So now that she's older, she's at an audition for an elite roller derby team called the Slammers. But the tryout goes poorly as Sunny has the advantage of speed, but doesn't know the moves that Team Captain Buck expects. It doesn't help that the remainder of the team, minus surprise member Misty, enjoys jeering at her. Upset and self-berating, Sunny gets some encouragement from Pip to start a team of her own, but recruitment is hindered by members of the Slammers, who seem to have made tormenting Sunny a sport all their own. It's then that Pip gets the idea to seek out former champion Tracy Tailspin, who has retired to an orchard but still keeps up practice. Tracy is an excellent coach who not only helps Sunny reconnect with her passion, but encourages her while guiding her through her weaker aspects. Tracy offers to help coach a team if Sunny can put one together within 2 weeks. A prospect that seems more and more unlikely as a very motley group shows up for tryouts, and the Slammers are still around to have a spiteful laugh. One of the oddest parts of trying to review this is finding out the characters' names. You'd think that would be obvious, but consider that this flyer lists the team as one of the most elite roller derbies in Equestria, but it doesn't mention their names. Pip's suggestion of seeking out a mentor only refers to she and her. We don't get Tracy's name until she introduces herself, and it's Sunny who mentions Captain Buck's name. While I understand wanting to avoid an exposition dump of so many characters, we do need some facts here. I know I'm supposed to dislike these three, but it's hard to do so when I don't even have a name to go by. As far as I know, they aren't named once this issue. Very
Also,
confusing.
this is comics.
Even more
You can literally just give an
frustrating
you can just give an
because
info
I
screen.
agree with our
Yeah.
antagonists.
You can just
At
put a
Sunny
window
is applying
that
to a
says, you know,
self-proclaimed elite
Hi, my name is
that
Block.
implies some form of championship.
or
Yeah.
it says like it said,
Though
you
it's
can say his
possible
name
they're
is
just
Buck
blowing
whatever,
Yeah.
or
Regardless,
whatever Buck
Sunny
his
is trying
name
to
is,
join on
and
the
just say
strength of her
Captain
speed,
Team.
but she doesn't have the knowledge about roller derby techniques.
Yeah, that's
Even
odd.
Tracy later states that she doesn't have the tactical perspective or knowledge of the moves. She's expected to be taught all this, even though an elite team is more about taking good prospects and training them up to the team's standards. To draw a comparison, the Blue Angels flight team have several criteria to apply. That includes being an active duty Navy or Marine Corps pilot, already trained in the basics, and having 1,250 tactical
Halfway
jet flight
point.
hours,
Yeah.
or 1,200 hours as an aircraft commander. That is
All right, cut it off there. But yeah, Silver Quill and Kentucky Roller Derby. This is something that he wanted to try with his comic reviews to put it more in a video perspective rather than just a blurb off of Equestria Daily and see how it rolls out. So if you like it, let him know, because, you know, the feedback will definitely give him what he needs to know to continue going or go back to the basics where he was at. I like this, though. I really like this.
I prefer this because it is a callback to the episode reviews he did, but it's not having to deal with theatrics.
Well, that and I just like his voice. It's so buttery smooth.
Hey, in real life, you know this too. That voice is ultra smooth.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Twilight vs. Tricky Saga.
Oh, right, this way.
Oh no. That can't be good.
Crap, she's gone full Devil Man.
Do we have to pull out Devil Trigger?
No, but we might need to get a Super Saiyan in here. Unfortunately, that's as far as we go.
Yep.
This isn't a very long video, but it was worth checking out just to get the lead up to probably part 10 and the finale. So check it out, Space Odd Pony. And now the next YouTube poop, Troll the Griff Off from Tridashi.
Yay!
You know what I kind of want that fight to go for? I want that fight to be Trixie makes the dash forward. Twilight just steps to the side and holds out a pole.
That'd be funny.
Ding! It's over.
Rainbow dies! Rainbow dies! Rainbow dies! Anna! You better get ready to... Rainbow died. Okay. Wait, back to the right, left, right. Inch, centimeters. One more smidge meter to the... I mean, perfect. Now, wait for my signal. You're not sorry. Is someone over there?
Oh my god, it's the memes. It's the memes.
Little Shy. What? No. We can't prank Little Shy. He's seen us. Yay! Louder. Yay! Louder! Don't you...
Anyway, yeah, this is from Tridashi. If you want more, check it out.
The madness consumes us all.
He's been making some amazing YouTube poops, and I hope that he keeps going, even though YouTube makes things difficult. And okay, I'd say we have time for one more, since this is a little bit of a shorter one. Life's a Breeze, animated, Loving in Silence. This one's from Snoopy7C7. And yes, this is how far fandom projects have gone at times. And you can have fan animations with nothing but OCs in it. It's amazing.
And it's only 2.5 minutes.
I take it your training with Light didn't go well.
No, it went great.
It doesn't sound like it.
But that's the problem.
What is?
Nothing.
This isn't just about training, is it?
I don't know.
I think you do.
So what if it is? It doesn't matter anyways.
Why doesn't it matter?
I wouldn't worry about it, Melissa.
Come on, Mythic. Just go on and say it.
Melissa, enough.
I don't get it. Why is it that you're being so stubborn about this? Why is this a big deal? Why don't you just admit you have feelings for...
Because!
Perfect pause, everybody!
So, okay, I don't know why, but there's something about a pony named Melissa that sets me off in the wrong way.
No, I get that. it just feels like such a normal name that you don't expect it. It's like naming a pony Paul. Why would you do that? I mean, it's funny, but it's not the right kind of funny. I get that. Anyway, with that, it's time to wrap it all up here for the evening. So everybody say goodbye to Melissa. Da 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 da. Sorry.
Well, that's wait.
Oh, Rob! Right, how could I forget about Rob?
Well, that was Gen 5.
My name is Rob.
But
also, technically, Rocky could be a normal name.
Well, Rob was also funny too, so you know what? Rob counts differently. Rob hits different.
Yeah.
Anyway, the music is playing, which means it's time to wrap it all up. So let's go ahead and get our final shoutouts in for the evening. Let's start off with DM. You there? DM? Oh no. Okay, Tokoi.
I'm home. I have to deal with stuff, and I have a convention to plan. Have a good night, everybody.
Alright, Textalion.
Alright, all.
DM, are you there?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Have a great week. Stay healthy and try to lift up your downtrodden spirits.
I like that. Alright, and Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I'm going to bed, and I'll see you all tomorrow for... I posted it... Hang on. I posted it officially to Twitter. 2 o'clock, starting 2 o'clock tomorrow. Go until either I finish or I pass out. It is going to be Wind Waker Rando.
Yep. Go ahead and give Suki a follow on that. It's after all his birthday and new stream setup, so it's an all-in-one. You gotta give him some love there, everybody.
All right. So, there y'all.
All right, and with that, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Wednesday, tune in for Winchester and his Wednesday crew doing Winchester and Wednesday shenanigans, I think. Because I don't think it'll be another Circuit Takes Over day. I think it'll go back to the normal team of Winchester and his Wednesdays. But we do have Sunday, Circuit's Gaming Room. We should be hopefully getting close to finishing up Nobody Saves the World, since now we're super powerful and we're about to enter the next to final dungeon, I think. A lot of thinking here. Reminder that 1 hour before the main show, we have the pre-show. I am going to be taking over for the pre-show, so tune in to watch me do pre-show shenanigans. And if you catch us live, we also have the Coffee House After Party, which is only on our Vaughn stream. We watch random videos, we just have a little bit of fun, and we relax for the evening. So it's a great time if you just want to chill out and be a part of the crew after the fun. And also a reminder to keep an eye on the Discord if you want to hear about random streams, because Discord is where I am going to be making the announcements when I do random streams. I am going to try to stream a little bit more. I do got some plans in regards to that, but other than that, okay, I think that covers it all up. So quick shout out to RoboCop for keeping an eye on the chat. Haha. Then Chaos Akai, Clive the Conquest, Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Release of Sonic 5421, Techman Textalion 2, and the Lone Wolf Gamer. And a big shout out to everybody out there. A big shout out to our archive watchers on YouTube when we get the episodes uploaded, and also other archive sites when I finally get the episodes uploaded there too. A shout out to our Twitch audiences watching us live. Shout out to our YouTube audiences watching us live. Shout out to everybody who catches us. However you catch the Brony Show, whether archived, live, however you spend the 2+ hours of our shenanigans. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me that you enjoy the show, that you check it out with us, and that you just have so much fun with us. It really does mean quite a lot, and I'm so happy to keep bringing it to you every single week. And with that, I'd say it's a good time to wrap it all up. And we're going to wrap it all up with one of the things I love the most. A good heist. So let's go ahead and enjoy The Heist by BGM. And I hope you all have a good night.
Bonnie? Huh? How's it going? Oh, I'm fine. Can't find what we're looking for. Have you checked the cup patterns? I knew where it was yesterday, but now it's gone. You don't think it was done preemptively? If he knows, it could spell trouble. Just keep an eye on me. There it is. The oath. Bedroom door just opened. I see movement. What, now? Yes, now. It's time to grab it and evacuate, Myra. Got it. I'm out of here.
Bad pony. Drop the oats.
No!
Drop it.
Fine!
Drop. How many spy themes can we get parodied in this?
Not enough, because we didn't get the oats.
Better luck next time.
Coffee house left a pretty good big up.
Oh, second of wisdom. When is the after party?
Right, coffee house after party coming up in just a moment on the one stream. Go over there and then don't go.